Happy Christmas Eve. It is December 24th. Let's see what we have for tea. I actually remember what this is because I peeked by accident when I was filling the envelopes. I really like this tree, this little squiggly line. Christmas tea. This is Ceylon black tea blended with cardamom, cloves, pepper, cinnamon, anise, ginger, vanilla, almonds, rose petals, and natural flavor. I am very excited to get my tea on. I woke up very early today, excited. It is time to taste the Christmas tea. Cheers! It's very festive. I probably could have steeped it a minute more. I steeped it for 2 minutes, which is pretty short. It does still have quite a bit of flavor. It's not as strong and punchy as I was expecting. I like it though. It's the perfect tea for the last day of the tea advent calendar. I am currently surrounded by supplies because I'm about to start a little Christmas project. My friend and I had our call and she shared with me her idea for our holiday extravaganza. We had to tweak it a bit because we're not meeting in person this year. My friend came up with a great idea and it was basically to write positive affirmations to each other. So her initial idea, if we were to meet up, was to sit in a coffee shop for a couple of hours with a little jar that she had purchased, along with some origami paper that we would cut into strips. We would write the affirmation on the strip, fold the paper into lucky stars, and pop them in the jar. We would exchange the jars, and then I guess like throughout the year, if ever we needed a little pick-me-up or we were feeling down, we could reach into the jar, pull out the lucky star, and read the affirmation that we wrote for each other. I just thought that was so sweet. I loved that idea. Instead of sitting together and writing the affirmations to each other, we're going to do it on our own and then mail them to one another. We decided to not do stars, but do something that's like able to be packed flat. Since we'll be putting them through the mail, it's a lot cheaper in Canada to mail something that's flat, and as well, we don't want anything to get crushed or broken in transit. So my supplies, I've got some fun markers that I'll be using. I've also got lots of different types of like cute papers, origami paper, little post-it notes. I've got a pair of scissors, and I've got an entire box of stickers that I'm going to use to decorate, seal, all that fun stuff. I'm not going to film the actual like crafts themselves. In case she watches this vlog, I don't want to ruin the surprise. It took me an hour just to plan out what I'm going to be doing. So I've gathered up all the supplies. I know what I'm using. I know what I'm gonna write. I've planned out the 30 things that I want to write to my friend, and I mocked up how I'm going to write it and package it together. So I'm very happy with where I am right now, but I need to take a pause because I have to go out for my walk. I'm excited though because I have a plan and the execution may take around an hour, but I'm feeling good about what I'm putting together. I have the biggest desire for Christmas cookies, the ones that are, I guess, like sugar cookies, but with like a hard frosting on top, shaped like Santa Claus or Christmas trees or stars. I really want that. I'm gonna try to look for some at the grocery store, and we're gonna save them for tomorrow because we have family couch time on Christmas Day. Hubby and Lulu are going to be opening the chocolate now. And Hubby tasted the tea. He said it was good. Pistachio and almonds! Yay! Hubby's having a bad day. He can't find the door. What do we have? Hearts.
Cherry watermelon.
Crush. Cherry watermelon crush. I did not have success finding the Christmas cookies. I went to pick up the Chinese food and then I was too tired to go out again, so hubby went out, got these from Starbucks.
It's pink and red.
Good. Hubby was grumpy when he came back from the search for Christmas cookies, but Lulu cheered him up. So cute. She's just looking at the candy. Fixated. I wonder how many stores we went to.
Vlogmas, Farm Boy,
Oh.
one Starbucks, Bulk Barn,
Bulk Barn. Oh.
Forno Cultura, whatever it's called.
Holy.
Soma.
I went to 3 today. Metro, City Market, and Fresh and Wild. I don't know why they're so hard to find. I could have sworn I saw them the other day. I mean, they're sold out. Jeez. You had to go to
One Starbucks was closed. And then I went to another one where I thought the Starbucks was now it's gone, something else. And then I finally went to Rogers Center and that Starbucks had 3 left. And I took 2 of them.
Poor hubby. It's okay, we have these now.
The French made too.
Oh yeah, I checked the app for French. I checked the Ritual app for a bunch of stores as well. French Made, Le Gourmand, and a few others. But nobody has them. It's okay. Christmas cookie miracle is realized. Here is our Chinese food for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Shanghai noodles, rice noodles, Ifu noodles, fried rice, sticky rice. This is a lot of food. I also made us some watercress soup. I'm used to having some vegetables now for dinner. Normally I wouldn't make this. And we are going to have some wine, and there's Lulu in her bag. Day 28 AeroGarden update, and I'm gonna stop with the AeroGarden updates probably, I don't know, day 30 or so, and then it'll just be periodic updates from then on. But this is the first day that we have not harvested anything from the AeroGarden. I have this idea to do a new tracking spreadsheet in the new year that tracks symptoms related to my cycle. So this would be like moodiness, energy levels, skin, so like breakouts, my appetite, those types of things. I've tried a number of different apps. I've probably tried 5 different apps and I haven't liked any of them. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do a spreadsheet that's customized to what I want to track. And I often do this. I do like a temporary spreadsheet where I'll track what I want to track, and then once I feel like I've got a good handle on things, then I can let that spreadsheet go and not continue it. I'm not into tracking like every detail of my life forever. I use tracking more as a tool to figure out what I need to figure out. If it's no longer adding any additional value, then I just let it go. I think that's going to be it for Christmas Eve. Hubby and I have one more episode of The Last Dance, and then we're gonna watch something else. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas Eve, and I will see you tomorrow on Christmas Day. Happy Christmas morning, everyone. It is indeed Christmas Day, day 25 of Vlogmas. As some of you may know, I do continue Vlogmas all the way until New Year's Eve. Today, I am going to choose a tea because there is no tea in this envelope here. We are officially done both the Squish Advent Calendar and the Tea Haus Advent Calendar. We've got one more day of chocolate. I have 2 teas that I'm drawn to. The first one being the oolong. After looking up more about this tea and realizing that the translation is right on the envelope, this translates to big red robe, which is Dai Hong. I don't know how to pronounce the last character, unfortunately. Could it be Po? Dai Hong Po? Something like that. So this was really, really, really good. And I wanted to steep this one as my day 25 tea. Yeah, I do like this one. But then when my eyes glanced over the advent calendar, the mango sencha also appealed to me. I think I'm gonna go with my first choice, the oolong. Tea is steeping behind me here, and I just wanted to pop on to say that these are very generous packs of tea. I've already steeped this twice, once for me, once for hubby, and this is my third steep of it, and there's still enough for maybe 1 or 2 more. Yay! I am going to write my morning pages now, and then I am very, very excited this morning, like super excited, because I am going to be changing the water in the AeroGarden. I was tempted to change the water at the 2-week mark, but I didn't really read that there was any benefit to changing the water more frequently. So I decided to wait until the 4-week mark as recommended by AeroGarden. I also didn't want to wear myself out because I'm excited to change the water now, but I know as I have the AeroGarden for longer, it's going to feel more like a chore. So I decided just to keep it at the 4-week interval. But today is the day, an exciting Christmas morning. Oh my goodness, look at these roots. The basil roots. There's so much. I think I might trim them a little bit. It says not to trim them just because you might trim off too much, but there's a lot. Lots of roots here, just like a mass of roots. Even the calendula is starting to get some roots coming out. This is the Thai basil. The roots are really long. These are the longest roots. I washed the sink yesterday, so I'm just gonna put this here. I think the sink is like kind of the perfect size. So the water is like a yellowy brown color because of the plant food I put in there. There's a little bit of algae in the bottom and on the side here, but not too much actually. And a little bit of like crusted up fertilizer, but again, not much. And it looks like the filter does have like a couple of roots in there. And that's another reason I want to trim the roots so they don't get stuck in the filter that leads to the water pump. I'm just going to use this old toothbrush to kind of like clean the algae out of the nooks and crannies. This toothbrush will be our dedicated AeroGarden toothbrush. So as you can see, this is the filter cover, and there are some roots that are in there. So I think I'm going to shift some of the plants around. I'm also going to clean off the edges here where some of the fertilizer has crusted up. Isn't a huge deal, but I would just rather clean it off. So the parsley I'd like to put in this slot just because the roots seem to be getting quite long. Calendula, the roots are really short, so I'll just put that where the thyme used to be, and the thyme will go here. I'm gonna try to untangle this a tiny bit. I know it's not really necessary, but This is just massive roots right now. And I am tearing away a little bit as I'm trying to untangle. So that means I don't need to cut as much. I think I'm going to trim here. I said I wouldn't trim this, but I will. Okay, hopefully that won't harm the plants. It's all an experiment, so we'll see. I'm gonna fill the tank most of the way full with lukewarm tap water, because when I took the plants out, the water that was inside that had been circulating for 4 weeks with the fertilizer in it and all of that, it was pretty warm. I think the pump generates a bit of heat, so the plants don't seem to mind slightly warm water. And I'm gonna fill it like this because it's a lot easier than filling the tank through this little hole. I'm gonna add the plant food now as well. It says to add 8 milliliters every 2 weeks for the 6 and 7 pod. It says to use the cap as a measuring device, but I like to just use a teaspoon. A teaspoon is 5 milliliters, so I just measure out not quite a full teaspoon and then another one. The other thing I've been adding is this hydrogen peroxide. This is the 3% and it's the drugstore one that you can use on cuts and whatnot. They say to use food grade hydrogen peroxide, but that's actually 35% and you're supposed to dilute it yourself at home. That's a little bit too much for me. I mess up ratios all the time, so I decided just to use the store-bought one. There are stabilizers in this, which is why they say to use the food grade one, but I use so little of it, and this stuff you can like use to rinse your mouth and all of that, so I think it's fine. But it's a personal choice whether or not to add this. I've read that this helps keep the roots healthy and prevent like mold and stuff from forming. I basically add this when I add the plant food, so that's like 5 milliliters every 2 weeks. I've read that the hydrogen peroxide is only effective for 4 days. Like it only does its thing for 4 days. So I could probably add it every week, but I'm gonna see how it goes every 2 weeks. A little bit more water so it's at the fill to here line. I'm going to turn on the light now too. Put the little lid thing back on. I added plant food, so I think we're good to go. Oh, I have to lower the light as well. I've been trying to keep the light at the lowest setting for as long as possible, and I've just been pruning to manage that. Oh, wow. Okay, it started right away, and now to move this back to where it belongs. Before I clean this up, I just wanted to show the roots that I trimmed off. I really enjoyed cleaning the AeroGarden for the first time, and I know it's novelty and the feeling probably won't last as I keep doing this, but it was a lot of fun. It took me about 30 minutes, but I was vlogging and I really took my time to kind of like go into all the nooks and crannies. Once I get familiar with like my system of taking it apart and like my method of cleaning, I'm thinking it will only take 10 to 15 minutes moving forward. I've read online that people get addicted to the AeroGarden, so once they have their first one, they end up buying multiple. I think one is enough for hubby and me. There's a great bounty of herbs and a nice selection as well. The only ones I might switch out are the parsley. I might want to do like a mint or a sage in that slot eventually. And the other one that I'm going to see how it goes is the calendula. So if I don't end up using the petals a whole lot, I may switch that out for, again, mint or sage. Hubby's awake and he's about to choose his tea. What did you choose?
Darjeeling green tea.
Darjeeling green tea. Here she comes, waiting patiently. I tried the thing over the sink with her.
Did she do it?
Oh, yeah. She reached out to my neck.
Oh. There's like a lot in this one. Oh my.
I put 3 each for the last day. Our favorite ones: mango, strawberry, and coconut. Do you want to show the thing over the sink?
Oh. Lulu.
So Hubby discovered that when you hold Lulu and kind of like tip her over something, she reaches up and like grabs the side of your face for stability. She only does it over the sink though, he says. And on the balcony, which is where he discovered it, which I was like, maybe don't do that on the balcony. But I tried this morning with her and she does it to me too. But she does it to my neck, not the side of my face.
You're a good girl.
Smart girl. Oh yeah, she's not doing it. She doesn't do it over the pot, just the sink. Oh! I was looking at the gap that's left in the cubby system, and I remembered our Christmas candle. So I'm gonna light this right now. This candle has lasted us for years. My sisters bought me this when they found out about my YouTube channel, Petite Pear Style, and Hubby and I basically only light it on Christmas. So that's why it's lasted so long. I love it. It smells so good. Christmas morning walk. It is very quiet out, even though I've come out for my walk a little bit later than usual. It's a really nice day though. It's 4 degrees. It says it's supposed to rain all day, but it's not raining right now. Got my umbrella just in case. And I'm gonna try to get all of my steps in now so I can just relax for the rest of the day, cozy up. We're gonna be talking to our families via Zoom today. So we'll be calling Hubby's family, I think when I get home, and then my family, we always chat in the evening. So that'll be nice, we'll chat after dinner. The other thing we have planned for today, besides opening our stockings, is our family couch time. So that should be fun. And then we're gonna eat Christmas cookies after. Hubby got me lots of fun stuff in my stocking this year and in the bag that accompanied the stocking. So he got me these Lululemon leggings. I haven't tried this style before, so I can't wait to try these on. They feel really soft. I got these gourmet shortbread, this Let's Stay Home candle, which smells really good. It smells like lavender and cedarwood. He also got me this shortbread, a bunch of goodies from this chocolatier called Laura Slack. Chocolate artist. This sounds really, really good. So these are 2 bars. We've got the Hawaiian pink salt dark chocolate bar. It says hand painted, so I can't wait to open these up. And then this one here is the peanut butter ganache milk chocolate bar. Also from Laura Slack, these liquid salted caramel chocolate truffles. Oh my goodness. And then this Drink of the Gods, the ultimate drinking chocolate. So this is a hot chocolate mix. I love Purdy's chocolates. Hubby got this assorted set. I think there are 6 pieces in here. He also got me this balsamic vinegar. Haven't tried this one, but he says it's a fancy one. He also got me this dry shampoo from Lululemon. I didn't even know they make dry shampoo. This was a set of 2, so I can't wait to give this a try. He got me this folding desktop phone stand. This was before I bought the one for the iPad. It feels heavy duty, so I think it'll work well. And this will be nice to use for my, my actual phone. And maybe for vlogging as well. He got me this sweet little ring holder shaped like a dog. I have a few that are shaped like rabbits. So this is my first dog one. It's super cute. And finally, hubby got me this t-shirt with truffle on it. It's so cute. It looks just like him, obviously, because it's a photo of him. But yeah, he's so cute. Aww. Sweet boy. Lulu's really hungry right now. It's her lunchtime. So I'm going to quickly show you what I got for hubby. Reflexology set. So this was a set of 3 that I was mentioning that couldn't fit all in the stocking. So it comes with this thing, which I think you're supposed to roll your foot on, but there's like a whole set of instructions on how you can use these items. And it also comes with these 2 other balls. So one hubby is rolling right now onto his hand, and then there's this one as well, which is bigger. I got him these socks that are patterned like hockey skates. This head massager. This feels really neat. It tickles a little bit. I got him a sketchbook and pencils because one of the things he said when we were doing the family couch time with Our Rich Life was that he would draw every day. Acupressure rings. So you're supposed to roll these up and down on your fingers, and it's supposed to be good for relieving tension. I got him these maple chocolate almonds from Farm Boy. Also from Farm Boy is the sea salt peanut brittle. And I also got him some beef jerky from Farm Boy. Spaghetti measurer, so he won't make the whole pack again. This lavender cologne, I guess, fragrance. And finally, I got him this spork that's like a switchblade. Hubby opened his spork. Oh! So silly. The Christmas cookie is very satisfying. It's not as dry as other sugar cookies that I've had in the past, the ones with the frosting on them. So it's really delicious. Yummy. We have a new angle because I'm using my new phone stand. This is an angle that I don't usually vlog with. I usually prop up the camera on the faucet, the kitchen faucet, so that's why it's always like this way. So now we have like a proper straight on angle, which may be nice. Yay, I love this shirt. I'm gonna wear it all the time. So Truffle's gonna be in like every video. I think I'm gonna end off the vlog here because I'm sure I have tons of Christmas footage. Merry Christmas, everyone! Ah! I will see you all tomorrow for day 26 of Vlogmas. I hope you're all having a wonderful celebration or had a wonderful celebration, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!
Day 26? I thought it goes until Christmas.
Yeah, but I always do until New Year's.